Most people believe kidney problems always show up on blood tests. But after the age of 60, that belief becomes dangerous. Because for many seniors, the kidneys don't warn you during the day. They warn you at night. And almost no one talks about this. If you are over 60 and your nights have changed recently, your body may already be trying to alert you. Not with pain, not with obvious symptoms, but with quiet nighttime signals that most people ignore. Tonight, we are focusing on one thing only. Not the heart, not the liver, not general aging. Only your kidneys. Only what happens at night. Because this is when kidney stress often becomes visible. Many seniors wake up at night and assume, this is just part of getting older. But that assumption is exactly why kidney disease is so often caught late. Your kidneys work hardest while you sleep. They regulate fluids. They balance minerals. They filter waste silently. When they begin to struggle, nighttime is when the cracks appear first. And these signs often show up months or even years before blood tests clearly change. That's why doctors call kidney disease a silent condition. But silent does not mean invisible. It simply means you have to know where to look. In this video, you will learn the most important nighttime kidney warning signs that appear after 60. These are signs that should never be ignored. Signs many people dismiss as normal aging, and signs that can quietly lead to kidney failure if missed. Stay with me, because the first sign appears while you are sleeping. The second happens when you wake up, and the later signs can affect your skin, legs, and energy levels overnight. This information is not meant to scare you. It's meant to help you notice what your body is already saying. Let's begin with the first nighttime warning sign that millions of seniors experience every night without realizing what it truly means. One of the earliest nighttime kidney warning signs after 60 is waking up to urinate more than once at night. Many seniors experience this and immediately blame age, prostate issues, or drinking water too late. But your kidneys may be playing a much bigger role. Healthy kidneys carefully control fluid balance while you sleep. They reduce urine production at night, so your body can rest and recover. When the kidneys become stressed, this balance starts to fail. Instead of conserving fluids, they release them. That's when nighttime bathroom trips begin. If you wake up 2 or more times every night to urinate, especially when this pattern is new or worsening, your kidneys may be struggling to concentrate urine properly. This is not just about inconvenience or poor sleep. Frequent nighttime urination can be an early sign of declining kidney filtration, impaired hormone signaling, early fluid imbalance. And the danger is that it often develops slowly. Many people adjust their routines around it. They accept broken sleep as normal. They never connect it to kidney health. But here's the critical detail most people miss. If you urinate large amounts at night, or your urine appears very pale or foamy, your kidneys may be leaking substances they should be retaining. Over time, this constant nighttime stress can accelerate kidney damage. And because blood tests may still appear normal, this warning sign is often ignored. This is why nocturia is considered a silent early kidney signal, not just a sleep issue. If nighttime urination is affecting your rest, energy, or daily focus, your kidneys may already be asking for attention. And this is only the first sign. The next nighttime warning sign often appears right after you wake up, and it's even more commonly overlooked. Let's continue. The second nighttime kidney warning sign often shows itself in the morning, right after you wake up. It's subtle, and that's why so many people miss it. Look closely at your body when you get out of bed. Do your ankles feel puffy? Do your feet look swollen? Do your fingers feel stiff or tight? Does your face look fuller than usual? This swelling didn't happen during the day. It formed overnight. Healthy kidneys remove excess fluid while you sleep. They keep water and salt in careful balance so your tissues don't hold on to fluid. But when kidneys begin to weaken, that process slows down. Fluid starts to accumulate silently while you are lying still for hours. Gravity allows it to pool in the legs, ankles, and feet. In some people, it appears around the eyes or hands. By morning, the signs are visible. Many seniors blame this on age, poor circulation, or sleeping position. But overnight swelling is often a kidney filtration issue, not a circulation problem. Here's the key detail most people never hear. If swelling improves later in the day but returns every morning, your kidneys may not be clearing fluids efficiently during rest. This is especially concerning if swelling is new, worsening, or paired with nighttime urination. Blood tests may still look acceptable. Pain may be absent. Energy levels may seem normal. And yet, kidney stress is already present. Morning swelling is not a cosmetic issue. It is your body's way of signaling that fluid balance is slipping. And the longer it goes unnoticed, the more strain is placed on the kidneys. The next warning sign is even more deceptive because it doesn't feel like a kidney issue at all. It shows up inside your sleep itself. Let's continue. The third nighttime kidney warning sign doesn't appear as pain, and it doesn't appear as swelling. It appears in how you sleep. Many adults over 60 notice that their sleep no longer feels restorative. They sleep for hours, but still wake up tired. They toss and turn. They wake up frequently. They feel restless for no clear reason. Most people assume this is just aging, but your kidneys may be involved. Healthy kidneys help regulate electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and calcium. These minerals are essential for muscle relaxation, nerve signaling, and deep sleep. When kidney function declines, electrolyte balance becomes unstable. This instability can quietly disrupt sleep cycles. You may feel internal restlessness, mild muscle twitching at night, leg discomfort without pain, difficulty staying asleep, not severe enough to panic, but persistent enough to drain energy. This is not insomnia in the traditional sense. It's your body struggling to maintain balance while your kidneys are under strain. Here's what makes this warning sign dangerous. Because sleep problems are common after 60, they are almost always dismissed. Sleep aids are tried. Supplements are added. The root cause is rarely considered. But if restless sleep appears alongside nighttime urination or morning swelling, your kidneys may already be sending multiple signals. And because this disruption happens at night, it compounds fatigue during the day. Over time, poor sleep accelerates inflammation, raises blood pressure, and increases kidney workload even further. It becomes a quiet cycle that slowly worsens kidney health. The next warning sign often appears on your skin and legs, and it becomes noticeable only after several hours of rest. Let's continue. The fourth nighttime kidney warning sign often appears on your skin and legs, and most people never connect it to kidney health. You may notice itching at night without a visible rash, or a crawling, tingling sensation deep in the legs that becomes worse when lying down. Some describe it as discomfort, not pain, not numbness, just an urge to move the legs. This is often blamed on circulation or restless leg syndrome, but your kidneys may be involved. When kidneys weaken, they struggle to remove waste products from the blood. These waste compounds can irritate nerve endings and skin tissue. At night, when blood flow shifts and the body slows down, these sensations become more noticeable. That's why itching or leg discomfort often intensifies after you lie down. Another clue is dry or tight skin at night, especially on the lower legs. Not related to weather. Not relieved by lotion. This dryness comes from fluid imbalance and toxin buildup, both regulated by healthy kidneys. Here's the key pattern to notice. If nighttime skin itching or leg sensations appear together with sleep disruption or frequent nighttime urination, the signal becomes stronger. Individually, each symptom seems harmless. Together, they point toward kidney strain. And because these sensations don't cause pain, they are easy to ignore. But persistent nighttime itching or leg discomfort is not just a skin issue. It's a sign that internal filtration may not be working efficiently. Many people first notice relief only after kidney health is addressed. The next warning sign is one of the most overlooked, yet one of the most important. It shows up when you wake in the morning after a full night of rest. Let's continue. The fifth kidney warning sign does not wake you up at night. Instead, you notice it in the morning. You wake up feeling unrested, heavy, almost as if you never slept. Your body feels stiff. Your head feels cloudy. Your energy is low before the day even begins. Many people blame age. Others blame poor sleep. But the real stress may have happened overnight. Healthy kidneys work hardest while you sleep. They filter waste, balance fluids, and regulate blood chemistry during rest. When kidneys struggle, this nighttime repair process breaks down. Toxins remain in the bloodstream. Fluid balance stays uneven, and your body wakes up already overloaded. This often shows up as morning puffiness, especially around the eyes, or swelling in the hands and feet that improves later in the day. That timing matters. Swelling that is worse in the morning is different from swelling caused by standing or walking. It suggests fluid was not processed properly overnight. Another morning clue is a metallic or bitter taste in the mouth, or breath that feels unusually strong despite brushing. This comes from waste compounds that kidneys normally help remove. When they linger, they affect saliva and digestion. Here is the pattern to watch. If morning fatigue, puffiness, and poor sleep appear together, the source may be nighttime kidney stress. These signs do not appear suddenly. They develop slowly. That is why they are often missed. But your body is consistent. If mornings feel harder despite enough hours of sleep, something internal may be working against you. The next warning sign is subtle, quiet, and often dismissed. But it directly reflects how well your kidneys regulate blood pressure while you rest. Let's continue. The sixth kidney warning sign is invisible. You do not feel it directly, but it quietly affects your heart, your sleep, and your circulation every night. Healthy kidneys help regulate blood pressure, especially while you sleep. During deep rest, blood pressure should naturally drop. Doctors call this nighttime dipping. It protects your heart, your brain, and your blood vessels. But when kidneys struggle, this dip may not happen. Blood pressure stays elevated throughout the night. Sometimes it even rises. You may not feel pain, but your body feels tense. Your sleep becomes shallow. You wake up more often without knowing why. Some people notice a racing heartbeat at night. Others wake with a dull headache or pressure behind the eyes. These are not random symptoms. They often reflect blood pressure that never fully relaxed during sleep. This pattern is common in early kidney dysfunction, especially after age 60, because kidneys help control sodium balance and fluid volume. When that balance slips, pressure regulation suffers. Here is an important clue. If your blood pressure is normal during the day but higher in the morning, nighttime control may be the issue. Many people only measure blood pressure during waking hours. They miss what happens while they sleep, and that is where the damage builds. Chronic nighttime pressure strains the kidneys further. It becomes a silent cycle. Kidney stress raises pressure. High pressure damages kidneys, and the loop continues. This is why doctors pay close attention to sleep-related blood pressure changes in older adults. The next warning sign is one many people laugh off. They assume it is harmless, but it can reveal how kidneys handle fluid after dark. Let's move on. Waking up to urinate at night is common, but how often and when it happens matters more than most people realize. Healthy kidneys slow urine production during sleep. This allows the body to rest for 6 to 8 hours without interruption. But when kidneys begin to weaken, that rhythm changes. You may wake once, then twice, then 3 or 4 times a night. Many people blame age. Others blame drinking water late. But the real issue is often kidney filtration timing. When kidneys cannot concentrate urine properly, they release fluid continuously, even at night. This is called nocturnal polyuria. It is not about bladder size. It is about kidney signaling. Here is an important distinction. If most of your daily urine happens at night, that is not normal, especially after age 60. It suggests the kidneys are struggling to balance fluids while you rest. Some people notice their urine is pale and large in volume at night. Others notice a weaker stream but frequent urges. Both patterns matter. Interrupted sleep creates another problem. Every time you wake, your blood pressure spikes briefly. Your heart rate rises. Your nervous system activates. Over months and years, this stress accumulates. Poor sleep worsens kidney function, and weaker kidneys disrupt sleep further. It becomes a quiet cycle. Many seniors say, "I can fall asleep, but I can't stay asleep." Nighttime urination is often the reason. Doctors take this symptom seriously because it often appears before daytime kidney symptoms, before pain, before lab numbers turn abnormal. If you are waking more than twice a night to urinate consistently, your kidneys may be asking for attention. The next warning sign often shows up in the morning, not at night, but it begins while you sleep. Let's continue. Many people believe morning fatigue means poor sleep, but sometimes you slept long enough. You went to bed early. You did not wake often. Yet you wake up tired, heavy, unrefreshed. This type of fatigue often begins during the night. While you are asleep, healthy kidneys remove waste continuously. They filter toxins from the blood even when the body is resting. But when kidney function declines, waste removal slows. Toxins remain in circulation overnight. By morning, your blood chemistry is slightly off. Not enough to cause pain, not enough to trigger alarms, but enough to drain energy. This is why some seniors say, "I wake up tired before I even start the day." They feel mentally foggy. Their muscles feel weak. Their body feels slow before breakfast. This is not normal aging. It is often reduced nighttime filtration. Another clue is how long it takes to feel alert. Healthy kidneys support morning clarity. If it takes hours to feel human again, your body may be compensating. Fatigue caused by kidney strain does not improve with caffeine. Coffee may help briefly, but the heaviness returns because the cause is internal buildup, not lack of stimulation. This type of fatigue often appears quietly, weeks, months, sometimes years before diagnosis. It is easy to dismiss, but doctors pay attention when fatigue follows sleep instead of activity, because it suggests overnight cleansing is incomplete. There is one more subtle sign that often appears during sleep itself. Most people never notice it until it becomes constant. Let's look at it next. Some people say, "I sleep all night, but I never feel settled." They toss, they turn, they shift positions again and again, not because of pain, not because of noise, but because their body cannot fully relax. This kind of restless sleep often begins internally. Healthy kidneys maintain stable fluid balance. They regulate electrolytes like sodium and potassium. They help muscles and nerves remain calm at night. When kidney function weakens, this balance becomes unstable. Even small shifts can irritate nerves. Muscles feel uneasy. The body stays slightly alert. You may not wake fully, but your sleep cycles break. Deep sleep shortens. Light sleep dominates. The brain never fully disconnects. This is why some seniors say, "I slept 8 hours, but it felt like nothing." They wake feeling worn, not rested, not restored. Restless sleep related to kidneys often comes with subtle sensations. A need to change position, a vague internal discomfort, a feeling that the body cannot settle into stillness. These sensations are not sharp. They are not dramatic. That is why they are ignored. But doctors recognize this pattern, especially when it appears alongside other nighttime signs. Another clue is how early restlessness begins. If discomfort starts shortly after lying down, it suggests fluid shifts. As gravity changes, fluids redistribute. If the kidneys cannot respond quickly, the body reacts. This can disrupt sleep long before morning. Many people assume this is aging. It is not. Aging alone does not create internal restlessness. This is regulation failure, and the body always tries to warn quietly first. There is one final nighttime signal that often appears last. It is the most serious and the most ignored. Let's talk about it now. Some people notice it only at night. Breathing feels heavier, shallower, not like panic, not like asthma, just different. They take a deeper breath without knowing why, or they wake briefly to inhale more air. This change is subtle. That is why it is dangerous. Healthy kidneys remove excess fluid from the bloodstream. When kidneys weaken, fluid can remain where it shouldn't, including the lungs, especially when lying flat. At night, gravity no longer helps. Fluid shifts upward. If the kidneys cannot keep up, the lungs feel it first. This creates a sensation of air hunger, not severe, not sudden, but persistent. Some people prop up pillows. Others sleep half-sitting. They think it helps their back. But it is really their breathing seeking relief. Doctors pay close attention to nighttime breathing changes because they often appear after other kidney warning signs: frequent urination, swelling, restless sleep, foamy urine. Then breathing begins to change. This is not a lung problem. It is a circulation and filtration problem, and the kidneys are central to it. Another clue is morning fatigue. If you wake tired despite sleeping long hours, oxygen delivery may be compromised, even slightly. Over time, this stresses the heart. The heart works harder to move fluid. The kidneys fall further behind. A quiet cycle begins. This is why doctors say nighttime symptoms matter more than daytime ones. The body is still at night. There is nowhere to hide dysfunction. That is when organs reveal weakness. If you recognized more than one of these signs, do not panic, but do not ignore them. Early kidney stress can often be slowed, sometimes reversed, but only if acknowledged. These signals are not meant to scare you. They are meant to inform you. Your body speaks softly first, at night. When distractions are gone, listening early is how independence is protected, mobility is preserved, quality of life remains intact. In the next video, we will talk about what actually supports kidney health after 60. Not supplements, not fads, but simple daily habits that make a real difference. If this information helped you, take a moment to like the video. It helps other seniors find it when they need it. And if you want to understand your body better as you age, subscribe for future videos. Thank you for spending this time with me, and take care of yourself tonight.